Today what we're going to do is make cheese from milk. Now this is non-fat dry milk. It's different than instant dry milk. So if you're going to use instant, I think you should use double what I'm telling you to use. Take 3 cups of powder. This is 1.5. So I'm going to use 3 cups of powder. If you're using instant milk, then you use 6 cups. Just go ahead and put that in a deep pan. What we're going to make is 1 gallon of milk. Now take a quart jar and you're going to put, 4 quarts of water into this. Use warm water. And that's 4. Take a wire whip and just whip this up until it's real nice and smooth. The reason why I use warm water is because it tends to make this milk blend better, faster. We want to get it nice and smooth. We're not going to drink it. This is strictly for cheese. And I'm trying to sort of simulate a situation without electric. Then I'm just going to sit it there on the stove for a few minutes. Basically, we just want the bubbles to go away. See how that is? It's a nice thick milk. Now yes, if you're using instant, I want you to put in 6 cups of your instant milk, because you should use double what this milk is. This milk is from the LDS cannery. I'm going to use about 2/3 a cup of oil, and we're going to add that to our milk. 2/3 cup of oil. This just helps our cheese if we want to slice it. And if we want it to melt, let's put it that way. If we want it to melt, you need the oil. So I got 2/3 cup of oil, any kind of oil. And put your oil, don't just put it all in the middle, you know, put it around. Now what I want you to do is turn on your heat. Okay, turn on your heat, and we're going to stir this around. Now we're just going to keep stirring this. Alright, yes, there are still bubbles in there, but I want to get my milk up and I want to get it warm. Now I'm going to get some vinegar. You're going to take about 1.5 cups of vinegar. I'm just using regular old white vinegar. My milk should be around 110 degrees, I'm thinking. About 1.5 cups of vinegar. Keep the heat on. Just pour it in there, and then just start to stir it up. Almost immediately you could see it curdling. See that? Almost immediately. Actually immediately. And there it is, it's curdling. So I'm going to turn the heat off. Just keep cutting. That's what you see. It's sort of like cottage cheesy. That's what we want. We want that. Alright. I'm going to show you some neat things with this cheese. You know, everything just takes time to learn. Just keep stirring it. Just keep stirring it. Cut into it. I'll show you with God's tools here. And I know everybody says, what are you, crazy? You don't do that. But there it is. See how that is? Now if I kept working that, alright, in the hot water, just keep working it. But don't do that. We'll get to that another time. I'll teach you to make mozzarella. But for right now, we're going to make this simple cheese. There you go. Just keep cutting it. Just keep cutting it. Put your colander on top of a pan, an empty pan. This is an old corn pan that I boil corn in the summertime. And we're going to pour the curds and whey in the colander very gently. Okay, I want my cheese to have a cheddar taste, so I'm going to put some cheddar cheese powder into it. Okay, cheddar cheese powder. And we're going to need some cheesecloth. We're going to take the cheese, put it in a separate pan. Let's take about 2 tablespoons of this cheddar powder, or heaping tablespoons, and then with your hands, you're going to work this in. Work it in. Now this is going to give it a cheddar cheese flavor. This is spreadable cheese that I'm showing you today. I know I started out, I think, making ricotta, and I wound up making this because I want to show you how to make sliceable cheese. You know, in a SHTF situation, this is going to be wonderful, isn't it? You notice I didn't use anything in the refrigerator. What I need is some water, milk, and heat. Alright? And this cheese powder. That's why I would recommend you take this cheese powder and you put it in those little half pints or quarter pints. Alright, the curd tastes pretty good, but you know what? I'll take a little more of that. And there you go. Let's mix it in some more. Get it to the consistency you like it. Now, you know what? You could put cracked pepper in this. You can do anything you want to it. I'm going to make a ball, and I'm going to make this hard, and I'm going to make this sliceable. That's the whole purpose of it. If I didn't, I could use this for ricotta. Not perfect, but you know what? In an SHTF situation, you sure could. And I learned to do a lot of this when I had little kids. I have my cheesecloth. Now what I want to do is make a ball. You can make any shape you want, actually. In fact, I'm going to put it here on the counter. And people are right away saying, "Oh, Debbie, are you out of your mind?" No, because I'm going to tell you what, we're going to use this. We're going to use this. We're going to actually probably make some cheese sandwiches today with homemade bread and grill that over the fire. Oh, Lord God Almighty. But the point is, let it sit out. Okay? Just let it sit out. We'll see what happens. Oh well. You know, the worst that can happen is that you will make crumbled cheese for your pizza. I mean, the absolute worst. Try things, you know? Just try things. See how they work out. Now, what I want to do... Okay, I'm going to do that. I'm going to put my cheesecloth over it. I just can't stand it when everybody makes a big deal out of everything. Alright? Alright, I'll put that in my, let's see. Okay, I'm going to put that in my colander. There it goes. And I'm going to put a weight on it. Well, that's what I got. I don't have a brick. So I'll use what I have. Just use what you have and let it sit out for a while. Okay, we're going to see how this cheese turns out. It's been a while since I made it, but I think it's going to be fine. Alrighty, I think it's ready. In fact, I know it is. So we're going to, let's see what we could do here. Alright, let's see. Yeah, this is pretty good. You see the consistency? It's wiggly. Very good. This we're going to be able to slice and make into a sandwich. Now, what I did was get one of those little bagel things, and I'm going to use that. Now, let's see. You know what? Let me take a little bite of this first. Oh, yeah, man. That's good. Anyway, okay. Put it down. Oh, that is good. Now, funny thing is, you gotta understand, I do not like dry milk. Now, this would be You know what? This is pretty darn good. All right, just cut yourself some more. I put it on there like that. Then I take this upside down and then butter this. Let's see if I can do that. Okay. I'm gonna put the cheese to the side. Now, you know what? That's a nice big piece of cheese. That would be perfect for my family. I would take that, put that on top of a heat source. Alright. Just let me see if I can get that. Okay. I'm going to put some more butter on this side. What I'm basically doing is making a grilled cheese sandwich. You know, where there's a will, trust me, there's a way. Now here's the cool thing. If you would leave that cheese alone for a while, just leave it alone and let it keep drying out, you'll be able to crumble that, just like Parmesan. It is so good. I can't even describe it to you. In an SHTF situation, this is going to be absolutely fantastic. You are going to love this. No question. No, hands down, you're going to love this. Just go ahead and fry it up over a heat source. Flip it over. Yeah, that's melting. Now I want you to picture this in a SHTF situation, and you took the canned bacon like I taught you to make it and put it in here too. Oh my God. I don't know. Would that really be suffering? I don't think so. And look at that. See how that's melted? Stringy. Ooh, now I'm going to taste it. Grilled cheese. Next time. I have somebody here today. What's your handle on YouTube?
Tammy.
Tammy, okay. I have Tammy here, and Tammy's going to test this cheese. Now, if Tammy don't like it, she's going to tell you she don't like it, and that's all right. I liked it. Go ahead, Tammy. Tell me what you think.
That tastes like a mozzarella and a cheddar mix.
Yeah, it does.
That's what it tastes like.
I made a grilled cheese sandwich today, and it was really good. It gets real stringy, too.
That's really good. That would be really good on lasagna.
See that? Then there you have it. Another friend stopped over, so we're going to have him taste test it. Hello, what's your handle? We won't video you, but just video your voice.
All right, Bob.
Bob, I made this out of powdered milk. Give it a little try and see what you think. Be honest, it's okay if you don't like it.
It's not bad.
What does it taste like to you? It tastes like mozzarella and cheddar to me. Like a mix.
Maybe a mix, or like a
Mixture?
or like a Parmesan.
Yeah.
Oh,
Now,
yeah,
if
yeah.
this sits any longer and dries out, you know, say you don't have refrigeration, and you hang this, that's what it'll become. It's
I told her
Parmesan,
that'd be
and you
good
grate
in
it.
lasagna.
Yeah.
Really
Yeah.
good in lasagna.
So there you got it, folks. 3 people. I love it. Tammy likes it, and Bob says it's okay. Bye.